Welcome to Cosmic Intuitive Tarot. My name is Tanya. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. We're going to do a reading around this new moon energy in Taurus that we have this week. Pull a couple cards from the Cosmic Oracle. They'll tie into the rest of the reading. Then we'll get into the traditional tarot. I'm going to ring the bell and we will go ahead and get started. Okay, you guys got two cards. Number 20, Limitless. Number 15, Gratitude. And 33, Transformation. So around this new moon, you might be going through some type of transformation, manifesting your highest reality. Remember to always show that gratitude. The universe loves gratitude. It brings in that abundance for you, things that you're grateful for. You'll keep continuing to get those things, and yet your potential is limitless. So this Taurus new moon energy is great for manifesting your highest timeline, your highest reality, and releasing things that no longer serve you, which could be what that transformation is. Looks like your heart chakra is quite open. Your crown chakra is open. You're probably receiving some intuitive downloads from the universe. If you see all these cards here, they all have very similar looks to them. So you definitely are receiving some type of downloads from the universe. Can be around that manifestation that you're working on. Let's pull from the Rider-Waite Tarot, see what wants to come forward, and then we will get some clarifiers to get some more details. Remember, only take what resonates and leave the rest. And as always, I would appreciate a like and subscribe to the channel. All right, let's get started. Looks like we have some accelerated movement. Bottom of the deck, we do have Wheel of Fortune. So that's all about your destiny. It's about that karmic wheel turning. It does have the four elements in that: the air, earth, water, and fire. Two of Pentacles. So this is finding that balance. We have Strength. That is Leo's major arcana. Justice. That's Libra's major arcana. We have that Victory card. The Star. So this is healing, can be a wish fulfillment. It is Aquarius's major arcana. Five of Wands. So this is some type of conflict. It can be within people around you or the energies that you're dealing with. And then we got the Ten of Cups, which is an ultimate wish fulfillment, something that will make you emotionally happy. This can do with family, home, something, love, relationships, friendships, something that will make you very emotionally happy. Let's grab some clarifiers here. We're going to use the Witch's Tarot to clarify. We'll start with that Two of Pentacles, which again is all about finding that balance within your energies, your own chakras, balancing between the material and spiritual world. Finding a different perspective and gaining that spiritual enlightenment. Like I said, you probably are receiving some type of downloads right now. And gaining that higher perspective. The bottom of the deck, we do have your card The Chariot, that is your major arcana. That is victory. It's triumph. It's driven. It has willpower, focus, and determination. We do have the Eight of Wands, so this is quick, accelerated movement towards that balance, and that you will have victory in it. This can be something that you've been manifesting. We have the Hermit, which is going inwards, finding that spiritual enlightenment. You might have been going through a dark night of the soul period for a while, and that's that transformation coming out of that with that spiritual awareness, that spiritual higher learning, and going in and finding that internal light, that internal strength within you. And then we have the Star. The Hermit is Virgo's major arcana. The Star is Aquarius. Again, this can be wish fulfillment, or it is a healing energy. It's that balance. It brings patience and healing. It is sideways, so sideways cards for me just mean that that wheel of fortune here is turning, that wheel is spinning in your favor, your destiny is turning, and that you are going through that work, but you will have victory with this. You are ending some burdens right now, burdens of the past. It's going to require some strength and courage. Okay, let's see what the Five of Wands is. This is that conflicts, competition with others. Can be arguments. Again, it can also just be competition within yourself, that ego, competition with your dark and your light energies. But you do have victory with that. This can be part of that transformation that you're going through. You're finding the gratitude in the small, mundane things in life, gaining that higher perspective and higher learning on the situations. Victory again with the Chariot. So you're definitely in your own energy, which is fabulous. Finding the balance, Two of Pentacles again as well. So finding that balance between that light and that dark energy, the balance within your own energies. We got the wheel sideways. So like I said before, this has to do with your destiny. This has to do with, your manifestations and the karma that you've put out, you'll be receiving, whether it's good or bad. And then we did get the Six of Cups in reverse. So Six of Cups in reverse is like being stuck in the past. So this is what you have to find your balance in. That might be what the conflicts are within you, being stuck in your past, being stuck with the past relationships, friendships, family. It is something to do with your childhood, something in the very, your far past from childhood. So this can be a relationship from childhood or things that happened in your past as a child. But that wheel is turning for you to get you out of that stuck position. Just find the balance with your past and your future. So that wheel will turn for you and that you can transmute those energies. But you do have victory in the end. So it is something you are working through right now. And it is working out in your favor. Just keep doing what you're doing. Find that passion, that creativity that's within you. You will be going on to calmer waters. It could also have something to do with past work. See what the Six of Wands is. This is that victory over those energies, victory over your light and your dark energies, your past energies. Not getting stuck in the past. It's okay to visit there. You just don't want to get stuck there. Heal those energies from your past and move on. Because you do have that Ten of Cups, so you do have a wish fulfillment coming. Hierophant on the bottom, that is Taurus's major arcana. So this can be the energy you're embodying or somebody you're dealing with. That is happening right now. We are in Taurus season. So this can be something that you're coming out of. You're coming out of that dark night of the soul. If you haven't yet, it will be happening soon for you, and you do have victory. You may have had some sleepless and restless nights, a little bit of anxiety around this situation. You have the Nine of Wands as well, which is like a wounded warrior. It's, wounded from all your past trials and tribulations. but it is a warrior energy. It's somebody that's ready to stand up and fight for what's right, stand up for their value. And you do have 9-9 here. Justice. So this is some type of justice that you will be receiving, and you do have victory with it. We have justice twice. That is Libra's major arcana, but that's that balance, a balance between your head and your heart. And then you have the King of Cups. So this is your minor arcana. We all have masculine and feminine energies within us. This can be you or an energy you are dealing with, but the King of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And he's somebody that's very emotionally stable. So that might be part of the balance that you're working out to become more emotionally stable, gain that spiritual awareness and that higher learning. The King of Cups is considered like the sweetheart king. He's very romantic, and he's very abundant with his emotions. So he wears his heart on his sleeve. So again, this can be you or an energy that you're embodying or somebody that you are dealing with, but there is victory and balance with that. Okay, the 10 of Cups, this is that wish fulfillment. Speaking your truth on it. Trusting your own intuition and guidance that you're receiving. Could be something that has taken a long time. This might be part of those trials and tribulations that you've gone through, those wounds that you've gone through. It is a transformation process. Again, the Chariot on the bottom, so that's that victory card. So you will have victory with this wish fulfillment. And again, it's finding that balance. The Chariot's very balanced with the dark and the light energies. And it's victory and triumph. It has that willpower, that determination, and that strength. We did get the 7 of Swords. So this is an action card. This is... it's like the time is now. A time is now to take that action. It also can be somewhat of a like manipulation or deception energy. Just really depends on what else comes out with it. But the 7 of Swords, it's all about the time is now. We did get the 5 of Wands in reverse, which is coming out of those conflicts, coming out of all those arguments and all those past energies, whether they're within yourself or not. So I would take this 7 of Swords as some kind of conflict within yourself or within others, some kind of deception within others, with other people or within your own energies. We can deceive ourselves a lot of the time, especially if you're stuck in the past. But the time is now to alchemize and transmute those energies and transform them into something greater, because you do have victory here. We have the 8 of Pentacles, so that's putting in the work. So you've put in the work, the time, the energy, and the effort in order to transmute these energies and, transform them into something greater, into your wish fulfillment. And ending those burdens of all the past pain and hurt and heartbreaks so that you can have that 10 of Cups. We do have here the Moon at the bottom. That's that intuition. It's trusting the unseen. 6 of Swords, which is going to calmer waters from turbulent situations. We have the Tower. So the Tower will move things for us if we do not do them ourselves. But here it looks like you've been doing the work. So this Tower moment is just clearing out old energies so that you can receive these new beginnings. And then the Lover. So this is something to do with some type of relationship. This is Gemini's major arcana, but this is a destiny relationship. It is divinely guided. So it could be like a divine tower moment that's happening, but just trust your intuition with it, and trust your instincts and recognize those signs and synchronicities that you've been receiving. Strength. This is Leo's major arcana. This is just finding that internal strength and courage to keep going, to take that leap of faith, to transmute and transform so that you can receive your 10 of Cups and your ultimate wish fulfillment and happiness. Again, with Chariot on the bottom at the split, so you do have victory with this. Empress at the bottom of the deck here. So that's all about self-love, pouring into yourself. It is nature. She loves being out in nature. She's very grounded, stable, and abundant. But she's all about, first and foremost, that self-love and trusting her intuition. You did get the Page of Pentacles, so there is some type of new beginning that's coming in. All pages are messengers, and this one's coming in with that Ace of Pentacles. So this can be an offer. It can be somebody sending you a text, phone call, or email, or messenger. But it is some type of new beginning. It can be with like a pay raise, a new job, some kind of income that's coming in, but it is a tangible new beginning. You did get Temperance in reverse. So this is just like lack of patience. So you need to find that strength and courage to have patience with this situation, and just know that you are divinely protected and guided, and that the divine is working those things out. And it's all about about that divine timing in this Wheel of Fortune. And Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So this is, it's again finding that patience with your wish fulfillment. This would probably have to do with work. I would say with the Page of Pentacles, that comes with that Ace, and the 9, that is your 10 of Pentacles. So this can also again be with some type of wish fulfillment that you've had. Just find the patience and give yourself that compassion, that self-love during this time, and know that you do have it coming. It is your destiny, and it's all about divine timing. Find a different perspective on the situation. This could, again, also have to do something with a relationship, a home, a job, your ultimate wish fulfillment, because we have that Empress here. You have that Death, which is that transformation card. So it is a rebirth energy. It's transforming into something different. It's that Tower card too, where it's clearing out all those old energies so new energies can come in, and it's a rebirth cycle. You did get the Hanged Man here, which is finding a different perspective on the situation, gaining that spiritual enlightenment. See again how he has his halo lit up. He's got that crown chakra lit up, so he's gaining spiritual awareness and a higher understanding of the situation, which you did get in all of these cards. It looks like that crown is lit up. It's a choice you have to make, a choice this energy has to make. It's an internal choice, internally going in, gaining that spiritual awareness and a different perspective on the situation. And then we have the Emperor. So it is a divine pair. This is a divine union of sorts. The Emperor, again, so this can be you or this energy of the Emperor. It is Aries major arcana, but this is, he can be seen as a boss or somebody that owns his own business, but he is somebody that makes big choices, big decisions. He's very confident and assertive in those situations. And then you have the Two of Wands, which again is a choice. This person can be at a distance from you, but it is making a decision and a choice in the matter. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles. So like I said, with the Page and the Nine of Pentacles, that is that Ten of Pentacles. It is a new job. It's a home. It's a relationship. It's marriage. It's children. It's an ultimate wish fulfillment. Just find that patience. Know that you're divinely protected and guided, and have patience with the situation. Give yourself some compassion and self-love during this time. Justice. This is Libra's major arcana, but this is balance. This can mean like actual divine justice or courthouse justice. But it's all about balancing those energies, balancing your head and your heart, and not getting stuck in the past. Giving yourself that patience and that compassion. This is some kind of leap of faith. So this might be some kind of divine justice. We have karma. So this does look like it's divine justice. Karma is judgment. So again, this is that rebirth, that transformation energy. So this does look like some kind of divine justice that's happening. And the karma, we get karma for things we've done in the past. So it can be good karma. Not all karma is negative. It really just depends on what you've put out there, or what this energy put out there if this is not you. We got the Eight of Swords sideways. So again, this is that Wheel of Fortune that's turning. The Eight of Swords is like feeling trapped and bound by something, being a bit mentally entrapped by it. But just know if this is you, that you're the one that puts yourself there and you can get yourself out. Again, not getting stuck in situations. Don't feel like you are trapped and bound. You are the only one that can manifest your reality, so you can get yourself out of that situation. The Page of Cups in reverse. So the Page of Cups, again, pages are messengers. They come, this one's coming with that Ace of Cups. It is in reverse, so that wheel is turning, but this is just not finding the enthusiasm with things, not finding the creativity and the joy and the happiness with things. Again, it's probably this energy, if this is you or the person you're dealing with, probably isn't feeling very happy right now, because they do feel trapped and bound by whatever situation that they're going through. But it does look like it is some kind of divine justice that's happening. And then we got the Hierophant in reverse, or sideways. So this is a higher learning. It is a traditional thing. And I would say with the Hierophant and justice, this very well could be like a marriage or divorce situation, or some kind of separation, especially if they're feeling trapped or bound by a situation. So this can be you or the energy that you are dealing with. But the Hierophant is, again, it's traditional values. It is a higher learning, a different perspective on things. It can be learning new things, going back to school. But there is some kind of karma that's happening with that. That does have to do with your Wheel of Fortune. It can be with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Again, we did get that justice, which is Libra's major arcana. But you will be receiving peace in the end with this situation. There looks like there will be eventually some kind of reconciliation and a collaboration that's going to be happening with this energy. The Star, that's Aquarius's major arcana. That is healing. It's finding that balance between your emotions and your head. It's also some type of wish fulfillment. So this could be something you've been manifesting for yourself, something that may have been taking some time. But again, just find that patience with the situation. Get a different perspective on it. Gain some spiritual awareness around this. Right, we got the World, which is a completion of a cycle. The World is, it's completing something. It could be completing past energies, completing all those karmic energies. It can be a completion of all the pains and betrayals, the burdens, but it is a completion of a cycle. So this can be something that you have been wishing for, or this is just saying that you do have healing energy coming with this. Three of Wands, that's all about that divine timing. So again, this can be you or an energy that you are dealing with that can be at a distance, but it's all about divine timing and just, knowing that that wheel is taking a hold, and that it's all about to do with your destiny. Two of Swords is that choice, that decision that needs to be made. It is in reverse, so right now it's not making a decision, which is why it might be feeling like stagnant or stuck, and like there is some kind of waiting that is happening here. But when it's in reverse, it's not making that choice. It's not going inwards and finding that internal strength and courage, which I would say really kind of plays in with this because of that mental entrapment. You have that choice, that internal choice to go with inwards, finding that strength and courage and balancing out whatever it is that is happening. And we got the Three of Swords, which is those broken hearts, all the things that have pained you in the past, all the betrayals, things that have hurt your heart in the past. So right now there's not some kind of choice that's being made, and that choice is not going inwards and finding that different perspective on the situation and the higher learning on the situation in order to get these energies to transmute. But, part of that is that sometimes things, when we don't want to face them and we don't want to go inwards, the divine will take over, and you'll have those tower moments. It will move energies for you. So just go inwards, find that internal strength, that internal light, and know you have it within you to transmute and transform these energies. We're going to grab one card from the Isis Oracle to end this reading. This is the card you received. And it says, Temple of Lapis Lazuli. Your soul is very ancient and holds the wisdom of star peoples from civilizations with unique high vibrational awareness that can help humanity transform from a culture based in fear to a love based community. You are here on this planet to be you in the fullest extent possible. Then you will help real human culture so that this planet may thrive. Very nice. So, it looks like you are part of some kind of ancient thing. We all have those past lives. We all come from the stars, and just know that you are a unique, high vibrational person. Gain that spiritual awareness around the situation, get that higher perspective on it. The bottom of the deck, we got this card here, and it is Wings of Isis. You have a special spiritual relationship with the angelic worlds. Part of your soul's purpose is to birth angelic consciousness, values such as fearlessness, compassion, and service to this human culture. This oracle also brings you angelic assistance, intervention, and confirmation too. Very nice. Well, I hope this has helped. Thank you so much for tuning in.